Today I opted to book a private car to explore Yangmingshan National Park, just north of Taipei. Our first stop was probably the coolest Starbucks I've ever seen. This cafe is housed in an old American military barracks from the 1950s. Next up was Milk Pond. That water gets the surreal blue-white color from the volcanic minerals. And just at another trail, there's a suspension bridge, and it's always fun to take in the scenery from there. One of the highlights of this park is the open grasslands. This area is famous for its rolling green hills, and if you're lucky, you'll spot the water buffalo that roam freely here. It's one of the most popular hiking spots in the park. We ended up taking a side trail from the grasslands to Jiangsu Waterfall, and this took a little bit longer than we expected. So much so that we had to get picked up in a different spot. The part we hiked out of was closed, but we hiked that trail anyway. It had closed because there was a landslide, so there were lots of boulders on the trail, unfortunately. This area was developed during the Japanese occupation of Taiwan. It's crazy to think how long it took them to lay all of these rocks for this trail. February-March is sakura season. That means that cherry blossoms are in full bloom, covering the park in shades of pink. People are everywhere taking these photos, sometimes next to a food stall, sometimes along the sidewalk, and also, of course, at the flower clock and other places. Sometimes it can be difficult to catch this season of the cherry blossoms, but we did it this time. Another flower that they grow here in the park is calla lilies. I didn't realize they'd grow in this much water, but it was quite gorgeous to look at. So one of the wildest things about Yangmingshan is you're standing on a volcano and watching the earth literally vent steam out around you. This is a reminder that Taipei sits on some serious geothermal energy.